This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
Now, today, starting with John chapter 12, we move into the last 2 weeks of Jesus' ministry. John has spent the first 11 chapters of this gospel telling us about the majority of Jesus' ministry. So now it's been little over 3 years, and he has taken 11 chapters to talk about those 3 years. Now he takes the next 8 chapters to talk about the last 2 weeks of Jesus' life. So you can imagine that there's an awful lot in those 2 weeks when he takes 8 chapters. I would like to tell you that we're going to finish and coincide with Easter in April. That ain't going to happen. So maybe next year, I don't know, but we're going to follow. We're just going to take our time and really camp in these verses and really get to know and understand what it is that's happening and really get a sense of what was happening in the last 2 weeks of Jesus' life. So for the next 8 chapters, John will be explaining and talking about what happened in those 2 weeks leading up to the crucifixion. And then the final 2 chapters deal with the resurrection. So we've got another 10 chapters. We're a little over halfway in the Gospel of John, but it's going to take us a little while to finish the last 2 weeks plus 40 days of Jesus' life. Now, here on earth. Now, in particular, what we see in the first 36 verses of chapter 12 is the conclusion of Jesus' public ministry. He has had over 3 years now where he has been out in the public and he has been speaking and speaking truth and giving them God's insight and the perspective, taking what the Old Testament teaches and bringing it to light in this new age, basically, of the Messiah. The Jewish leaders are now seeking for a way to kill Jesus. That's what they've decided that they're going to do, because, mainly in their minds, they fear a public insurrection will bring down the wrath of Rome. After all, many people were claiming that Jesus is the Messiah, and if that's the case, then that would mean that he's the rightful king of Israel. They all knew that. They all knew that that's what the Messiah has the right and responsibility for. And so if Rome thought that Israel was going to rebel and take back Judea, back from Roman rule, they would move quickly and brutally to establish control. And that would mean that the Jewish leaders would lose whatever control they currently had and whatever freedoms that Israel currently enjoyed.
On behalf of Dan Hurst and the Open Class, we want to thank you for watching. We hope it was a blessing.